everyone, it's Christine from Christine's Stamping Spot. Thanks for joining me on this very, very cold day here in Alberta. We have been in the middle of a cold snap for a few days, at least since I think Wednesday of last week. So it's been like, I'd say towards minus 40 or colder Celsius at night here for us, and probably in the minus 30s with the wind chill. So it's been very, very cold, which is a bit of a surprise for us because we had this absolutely amazing November and December where our temperatures were even on the plus sides, which was also very unusual. However, we will get through this. It is supposed to warm up a little bit this week, so we are hoping for the best. But anyways, I hope you are nice and warm and toasty wherever you are. And so we're going to get to our video today. So today we are going to take a look at the Nature's Sweetness bundle, which is in our new mini. And if you're looking for it, it's on page 41. So here are some beautiful samples. And this is all of the things that you get in the suite. So it is a rather large suite. And we're going to use kind of pieces of both today. And I just love this. It's very earthy. It's kind of got like a gardeny kind of texture, but an elegance because some of the designer paper has some gold foil. It's a specialty paper. And if you need to see the images close up, they're on the next page and the page following. So I'm just going to quickly go through the suite and show you some parts of it in case, you haven't seen sort of an up-close view. So you get 2 stamp sets in this suite, or you can purchase each one separately as a bundle with some dies. So the first one is the Lovely and Sweet, which has some beautiful images and some greetings and words. And these are the dies here. So you get some amazing dies, which actually cut out some of the images from the designer paper, which is always a bonus. So there's that one. And then the Notes of Nature, which I love. This is very vintagey to me, and I just really, really love the look of this set. And it also has some dies in here as well, and the rubber stamp set here. So very, very beautiful. Some very nice greetings as well. Okay, and then we have, speaking of the designer paper, I'm just going to show it to you quickly. So you get 12 sheets of this specialty paper, 2 of each design, and this is what I'm talking about with the gold. So you have one side that has gold imagery and tones, hints of gold in it, and then I'll show you the other side. So some of the dies, so for example, would cut out like this large flower piece or perhaps the smaller one. You can fiddle around with it, but it's another great way to just get some images onto your card front without a lot of work. So this is one. And then we have this one, which has some gold tones to it. And kind of like a newspaper or novel, pages from a novel, it actually has words that you can read here, which is quite interesting. And then you have some lovely gold leaf images. This one, which is really neat, kind of distressed sort of look to it. And this also has some words that are in gold as well. And in the back, you have pecan pie here. The color palette in this, I believe, is Pebble Path, pecan pie, and basic white. So very simple. And here you have some great images that you can just use as a card front. So just cut in half and cut them into 6 separate pieces, and you've got your card front ready to go. And here you've also got some nice written greetings. Let me just see, it is upside down, so just make sure that you get the correct side when you're putting it down. And then this one on the Pebble Path, which is lovely and more of a sort of a distressed look. And then this on the back of those the gold imagery there. So I think that's all of the reverse images. Let me just double check I have it steady. That's right. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful paper. And then another part of the suite are these adhesive backed cork rounds. So they are like little cork images, different sizes, and they're just so cool. And they're self-adhesive, which is always a plus. And then lastly, you have this faux leather trim. Now this really feels like leather. It's very soft and supple. You can tie it. Makes for a great accent to your project. Great for masculine ones, I think, too, right? Okay, so let's get to today's project. It is this one. So this was inspired by Leonie Stewart, who's an Australian demonstrator, and I just thought, you know, it's very simple. I don't know if you can see that gold that's popping through there. I'm sorry, the light in here is not the best today because my window shutter is frozen shut, so I wasn't able to open it and get some natural light in here. So please bear with me. I hope you can sort of see that gold shimmer that's coming through. So very simple card to put together, and yet I think it has an elegance about it that's really, really beautiful. All right, so we are going to start with a piece of Pebbled Path cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5. And I will post these measurements and post this on my Facebook page and on YouTube, so you can always check it out later. So that is our base. Then we're going to start with a piece of that designer paper. So this is the one that has the script. Now, like I said, make sure that it's not upside down when you would hear it. And you have the pecan pie on the other side. But I'm going to just sort of stick with sort of the gold accents on this card. Okay, so let's put this here. All right, and then we cut a piece of vellum. I don't know if you can see this. Now it's just cut out with the stylish shapes. I think they're stylish shapes or whatever they're called now. So you've got the circles, the squares, and a few tags. So I just cut a piece of vellum, and I'm going to put that here. And I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive underneath because I don't need to tack the whole thing down. And we are going to put our flower on top. So this is the flower image. Now this is one that I cut out with the die from the Lovely and Sweet stamp set, or you could stamp it and color it in. You could even color this with some blends if you wanted. I'm pretty sure the gold in here, I'm not sure if it would resist, but you could try. So you could either stamp it, or I thought, well, let's see which of these dies matches the designer paper, and this one did. So it was super easy to just cut that out, and it's just so beautiful and elegant all by itself. So I am going to attach that with some dimensionals and pop that up a little bit because it is sort of our focal point of our card. And very simple project that you could put together fairly quickly, I think. It's always a bonus when we can cut out images with dies from our designer paper. It saves a ton of time too. Okay, so you can decide which way you would like your floral to go. I think on my sample I did it this way, so let's do it the opposite. And I'm just going to sort of center that a little bit on the vellum, like so. Okay, so we're getting there. And then I took the greeting from the Notes of Nature stamp set. Today is all about you. Happy birthday. I thought that was very beautiful. But there's also some other really great greetings in both of these. So they're meant, I think, to go together because they are in the same suite. You've got kind of pieces of greenery and plants and things that they just go so well together. So feel free to mix and match however you would like. So I, going with the gold theme, embossed that with that greeting on the Pebbled Path in gold embossing powder, and then I just cut that out with my Banner's Pick a Punch. Okay, and I just punched the one end. I wanted this side to be flush here. And then this is just a piece of leftover gold ribbon that I had. This is retired, I think, but you could use whatever, if you wanted gold, a gold cord maybe, or if you wanted to use some of this faux leather trim, you could probably do that. I just found this a little bit more masculine for this card, so I didn't use it, but you could if you wanted. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort of overlap this and put it on the back of this tag. So I'm just going to kind of cross it over with a bit of a loop. And the trickiest part was figuring out how I wanted this to look, to be honest. It just wasn't lining up right at first. I think I was being a little too OCD about it, but I think I'll just put it like so. And then I'm going to put this straight down. Now you could have your bow go a little more to the side. However, like I said, I was a little bit OCD and I was playing with my sample for quite a while. And I thought, this is crazy. Let's just get it done. Okay, so I'm not gonna put this on with dimensionals, but you could. I'm just gonna add a little bit of adhesive here to the back of the ribbon as well. And then I think I will just put it towards here. And I'm gonna line this up flush with this designer paper. Try to get this on straight. I could go a little bit higher, I guess. Kind of like so. And then you can always trim off your tails if they're just a little bit too long, or whatever you like, with whatever ribbon you like. And then the last thing, like we don't need more bling, these are the iridescent foil gems that are in our new mini as well. I thought, okay, iridescent, that will pick up so many beautiful colors. And they do seem to have a bit of a gold tone to them. So you get, I don't know how many are in this package. I can't really see in this light. I think like 100 or so. And they all look to be, well, I guess they are a few different sizes here too. So you can pick whatever size and just sort of place them where you like. I'm just going to put them kind of on this vellum. Oh, I just lost one. Does that ever happen to you? You go to pick it off with take your pick, and then it just sort of flies into the air. Okay, I'll find it later. Probably stuck to the bottom of my shoe. All right, and there you go. That adds that little bit of bling, and it gives you that gold sort of shimmer with that paper and that embossing powder. I just love this card. I think this suite is really, really amazing. So I hope you enjoyed that project today. Stay warm, please, wherever you are, and we will see you again next week. Have a great week, everyone. Bye for now.